Awesome. Good evening, everyone from Nigeria and every other parts you're watching me from. Good day. So let's get to okay. Yeah, good day, everyone. You're welcome to today's webinar, and we really appreciate your time and following us all through since the beginning of this webinar. As you can see in today's lecture, we'll be looking at building your strategy, choosing a broker and indicators for trading. Choosing a broker and indicator for trading. All right. I would like to know where you are watching us from. So let me know in the comment section. Tell me your state, your location in Africa, abroad, outside Africa, in Nigeria, your location, and where you are watching us from. So I'm interested in knowing. Let me know. Let me know where you are watching us from. Let me know where you are watching us from. Let me know where you are watching us from. Use the comment section. Where are you watching us from? You've been following us all through the beginning of this build your trading strategy. And today we are looking at choosing a broker and indicator for trading, because these are very vital aspects, right? Your broker can either make or mar your trading, okay? Your broker can either make or mar your trading. So we want to look at what are the indicators for trading and choosing a broker. I can see Wisdom from Port Harcourt, Kehinde from Lagos, Roland from Nigeria, Delta Worry also, Folashade from Lagos, Blake from Jos, Layeye from Lagos, Damian from Bauchi State. Fantastic. Okay, great. So today we'll be going straight to the training, and I would love you guys to pay attention, as I would love to take you by your hand and walk you through this process. Okay, now don't forget, we are still on our contest. Okay, we are still on our contest. The build your strategy course. If you watch the build your strategy course from start to finish, you can also take part in the ongoing contest. It is called It's My OctaFX contest, right? So how do you join this contest? What you will need to do to join this contest is, one, you follow us on Instagram. Also, you will share your strategy on Instagram. What you've learned so far on this platform, you will share it on Instagram, and you will use the hashtag It's My Strategy OctaFX, and also you will also use the hashtag OctaFX Education. Then you would tag our official handle, which is OctaFX_official. OctaFX_official. So we don't miss your post, right? So that we can track your post and see what you are doing, right? And also we are choosing 5 winners, and we'll be crediting the person's account with $100 for free, each of them, and we're giving them personal certificate, okay? With OctaFX as a brand, we'll be issuing the certificate. You don't want to sleep on this. So what do? You follow us on Instagram, share your strategy that you learned from OctaFX, tag OctaFX, It's My Strategy OctaFX, hashtag It's OctaFX Education, and also tag us on our official page, OctaFX_official. Okay, and also we have the opportunity to choose 5 winners, and we'll give the person 5. Each of them will take a personal certificate from OctaFX, and $100 each will be sent to them. Okay, so don't also forget to subscribe to our channel, right? You can see, you go to the bell and you subscribe. Okay, now the first thing you want to understand is a forex broker. Now, who is a forex broker? Okay, now a forex broker is an intermediary that links the buyer with the seller. Okay, it links the buyer with the seller, right? So the person who has fund and wants to sell and wants to buy, and the person who has the asset and also wants to sell, right? So the brokers are the ones who stand as an intermediary, linking up the buyer to the seller. Okay, so there is always somebody who wants to sell a foreign currency, and there is another person on the other hand who wants to buy a foreign currency. It's just like you have your dollar with you. You're in Nigeria and you have dollar with you, right? The hard cash dollar with you, right? You will now look out for somebody who has naira and needs dollars. Then you now go looking for the bureau de change or the other guys that render the service on the roadside and all that, where you can sell your dollar and collect the naira, right? Now, so but with an electronic broker, with a forex broker, you can trade it electronically, where you are being linked. The broker will link you who want to buy a currency with another person who wants to sell a currency. You don't need to know the person, right? But then the market is just there and has been created to link sellers with buyers. So you are either on one side, you are either on the buy side or on the sell side. So that is the service that what a broker renders, right? They give you access to trading the foreign exchange market with leverage. And OctaFX is a broker. Okay? Now, what are the key things that you should look out for in a broker? In choosing a broker, there are key things I look out for in choosing a broker. Number one, I look out for the account features, right? The account features. So what are the account features? Now, each broker has different account offerings, right? And there are 4 areas to consider when choosing a broker, when comparing the features of brokers, right? Number one, you want to look at their leverage and margin. Okay, so depending on the broker, forex participants may have access to leverage, made available in their margin, right? While some brokers offer large number of leverage, some brokers also offer you large number of leverage, but opportunities to choose smaller leverages as well, because the bigger your leverage is also the bigger your risk. Okay, so but some brokers would have big leverage. They won't even have options for smaller leverage where you can choose from, right, to mitigate against the risk of loss or exposure to risk in the market. Now, another feature you should look out for, and okay, before I go to that one, on leverage and margin, we will see that if you have used OctaFX before and if you currently use OctaFX, you see that OctaFX gives you that opportunity to choose between a wide range of options, from 50:1 to 30:1, 100:1, so you can choose from a wide range of options, right? They're not just forcing down a leverage down your throat. Okay, now the next one is commissions and spread. Commissions and spread. A broker that takes commission may charge a specific percentage of a spread. Now, it's very common for brokers to charge spread because brokers make profit from spread, right? And spread is the difference between your ask price and your bid price. The price at which you want to buy minus the price at which the currency or asset is being sold to you. That difference goes to the broker, right? The spread. Now, there are some brokers that have very wild spread, terrible spread, that even when you enter a buy market, it will take so long for you to get for your trade to enter into a profit zone, right? Which supposed not to be. Those are kind of hungry brokers who are after your money, right? Same thing goes with commission. Commissions on ECN accounts, right? Now, this commission on ECN accounts, sometimes some brokers have very terrible commissions. They charge very terrible and high charges, right? That almost take some significant percentage of your profit, right? And then you cannot even hold a trade longer, because for day traders, if you want to day trade, right, you want to hold an account for a very long period of time. Okay, you want to hold an account for a very long period of time, and then you are a day trader will always need to look out for brokers with small spread and small commissions, so that it won't be like at the end of the day, after holding a trade for, let's say, 1 week or 1 month, then almost 1/3 of the profit is going to the brokers. That's very terrible. Okay, now, but then for OctaFX, we have very low spread. If you check it out and compare it with its counterpart, you will discover that they offer very low spread, right? And this spread avails you the opportunity to be able to get into profit earlier than you would have on a broker's platform that charges a very large spread. How about commission? We have very tight and thin commission, right, that we charge on trade staking. So you have it helps you, it arms you with the ability to be able to hold your trade for a longer period of time. Okay, the next one now we see on the key aspect to look out for when choosing a trader. As I said earlier, OctaFX offers the lowest spread among all brokers. Okay, now you also want to look at swaps. Swaps are important for long-term strategy. OctaFX has no swap on most accounts plus the Islamic account. OctaFX has no, I repeat that again, OctaFX has no swap on most of its accounts. So when you are choosing a broker, you want to look at how much does this broker charge for his swap, because swap enables you, when you hold a trade for weeks and days, then you'll be charged swap. Okay, now, but for OctaFX now, most of the services and accounts don't charge you swap, right, including the Islamic account. Now let's talk about the initial deposit requirement. Now the OctaFX broker gives you the opportunity to fund your account with as little as $50, and also with leverage, of course, because the buying power will be far greater than the minimum deposit, which is one of the reasons forex trading is attractive to new traders and investors. Okay, so your initial deposit is a minimum of $50. However, we recommend that you start with a $100 account. Okay, but for you who want to start with $50, at least you can get started, so that nobody is being shut out of having the opportunity to explore the forex market. Also, easy deposit and withdrawals. Okay, because there are several deposit options. There are brokers who have not been able to adopt the cryptocurrency funding method, which is one of the evolving payment method now that a solid broker should have as a payment method. But we can see that OctaFX now has different currencies. In fact, you can fund your account with a stable coin, you can fund your account with BTC, you can fund your account with Ethereum, name it. So OctaFX avails you that opportunity to explore a wide range of deposit options and withdrawal options. 2, you want to look at the currency pairs offered, right? Some brokers don't offer all the currency pairs, but if you check out OctaFX offers you all the major spread, all the exotic currency, all the major currencies, and also all the you could trade stocks, you could trade cryptocurrency. So that is varieties of offering that is being given to you by OctaFX, because OctaFX avails you the opportunity to trade crypto, to trade stocks, to trade currencies, and in many pairs. Okay. Now, number 3 is customer service. When choosing a broker, you also want to look at how responsive are they. You know how unappealing it is when you enter into a mall, to get something, and then you had issues probably with your deposit, or you had issues with your credit card, and then you are trying to call or reach out to the customer care of your bank, and they are telling you it's going to take 3 to 4 working days before they resolve it, and all that. It could be unappealing. Okay, but now a forex trade, a customer service, a standard customer service of a forex trading firm should occur 24 hours a day. 24 hours a day. So a broker's customer support should be available anytime, any day. Anytime, any day. Right? Should be able to send a mail to your broker and get a reply. Right? And then there should also be spontaneous feedback, whereby you send an email to your broker, or you make a phone call, or you use the in-chat app or platform on the website. Should be able to get feedback. And these are the things that OctaFX are. If you've used our in-chat message box before, you would see that the feedback is spontaneous. Okay, if it's an email, you see that the feedback is spontaneous. Okay, so you must look at the customer service of every broker. Okay, now number 4, trading platform. Now, trading platform is the investor's portal to the market. As such, traders should make sure a broker's platform or software comes with a technical and fundamental analysis tool. They need and their trades can be entered and exited with easily. So now, their traders should also offer you a platform where you can easily buy and sell your currency. Okay, now it's disgusting when you are trying to enter an opportunity. You saw an opportunity for those who are scalpers, for those who trade the news. Okay, you saw an opportunity to enter into a market. You need a broker whose software and platform is very swift, which is it helps you to quickly enter the trade and exit the trade. Imagine you are trying, you spot, after doing your analysis, you saw a money spot and you are trying to buy or you are trying to sell at that spot, and then the broker's platform is struggling to take in your order. It can be very, very disgusting. Okay, but now you need to look out for a broker that has a very good platform, where you can easily enter into a trade and come out swiftly. For persons who are interested in scalping, for persons who are interested in trading the news, which is fundamentals, you need a broker with a swift software. Okay, and OctaFX avails that. OctaFX gives that opportunity. OctaFX gives you that privilege to be able to get in the market and exit the market. I've used it before and I'm using it, so you need to take it very seriously and get in on board. Okay, now out of regulatory compliance, the first thing to check when selecting a broker is their reputation. The first thing to check when selecting a broker is their reputation. You need to check the reputation of every broker to know which one is palatable. Okay, when you check the reputation of OctaFX, you see that it comes with a difference. Okay, and then I'm not saying there are some persons who might not have gone online to write some comments, that to express their displeasure, but then we are always very willing, excited and happy to help such clients, to get his service back. All right, because we are regulated and we have followed all regulatory compliance in our registered states. Okay, now let's talk about the top 3 MT5 indicators. Top 3 MT5 indicators. Okay, now we look at the zigzag. Now the zigzag is the most basic indicators on our list. Traders and analysts use it to determine the security's price, which starts reversing. Now I would show you very quickly, and then would look into how useful the zigzag can be. Okay, let me delete them so that I will go and pick it, and then you can be able to see where I picked it from. Okay, let me delete it here. I'm trying to delete it. All right, so you go to your inserts. Okay, you go to indicators, you go to custom, right? Then you come down to a zigzag, so you go to Z. Okay, you go to Z, so you see it here, zigzag. Now what happens when you click on OK? You can see that it appears. Now what did you see that the zigzag indicator did here? The zigzag indicators here went to mark out levels, levels that reversal points took place. Okay, levels where the market reversed. Okay, yeah, levels where the market reversed. And you can easily use this zigzag indicator to tell when a market is about to reverse. Okay, yeah, you can easily use it to tell when a market is about to reverse. Okay, now like we can see here, okay, there are greater chances for this market. Sorry, let me pick something. Okay, there are greater chances that there would be a reverse to this level from here. Okay, there are greater chances that there will be a reverse to this level. Okay, there are greater chances because the market might want to come and test this previous resistance. Sorry, this previous support level now turned resistance. Okay, so that's just what I feel might most likely happen here. Okay, to most likely happen where the market would come and touch this place and probably rally around a bit, go down, and or probably break out of this region. When it breaks out of this region, then it can now start going up, and then the next stop for it would now be this level. Now, so you see what the zigzag indicator has helped you to do here. The zigzag indicators has enabled you to be able to map out some key levels of support and resistance, right? Key levels of support and resistance. Okay, excellent. So this is the zigzag indicator. I'm sure you know where I went to pick it out from. I want to believe you know where I went to pick it out from. Okay, all right. So let's get back to our chart and know what next we are doing. So now the next indicator is the alligator. The alligator. Now this name, by the resemblance of the indicator to the actual alligator, so you can try to if you have seen an alligator before, that will tell you how this relates to this indicator. Okay, now, and I will show you. Now if you look right here, this is an alligator indicator, right, where we have this the lower line as the jaw. Okay, then the upper line as the lips, then the red as the teeth. Okay, now what does this indicate? Now, because the teeth is in the intermediate, it's in the middle, right, and the lips is the fastest indicator, right? So then the jaw is the slowest indicator. Now I said an indicator is used to determine the stationary phase of the market, and then by following the 3 MAs, determining the time when the non-trading situation will change into an up or down trend, downward trend, upward or downward trend. Okay, now let's go and check out the alligator. Let me remove this. It starts with A, so you go and search for it up here. A, alligator. Okay, so you click on OK. Okay, now so you can see. Okay, now from what we have explained earlier, let's look at this now. What did we say the red one is? Who can tell me? What did we say the red one is? Let's go and look at it again. What did we say the red one is? Say the red one is the teeth, right? The blue one is the jaw, right? Then the green one is the lips, the gator lips. The red is the gator teeth. The blue is the gator jaw. Now let's come down here. So who can tell me what did we say the red one is? From here, I'm pointing to this, the alligators. Now what do you say this red one is? Let me know in the comment section. What did we say this red one is? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. What did we call this red line? Okay, I want to believe you are following me. What did we call this red line? Fantastic. The gator teeth. What of this blue line? Yes. The red line is the gator teeth. What of this blue line? What of the blue line? Yes, the red is the gator teeth. What of the blue line? Now? What of the blue line? Yeah, the blue line. The blue line is the what? Alligator, the gator what? The gator lips. If you check from the presentation, you see that the blue line is the what? Is the gator jaw, while the green line is the gator lips. Okay, so this is the gator lips, this is the gator jaw. Okay, now when the gator lips is down and the gator jaw is up, right? So this indicates that what? There was a downward fall in this place. Okay, there was a downward fall in this place, right? This is giving an indication that what? This trend from year to year went bearish, right? Okay, now from here, now the point, what you want to look at and what you want to watch out for is the point where the jaw crosses down the lips. If you check this place, you will discover that the jaw, the jaw is supposed to be up, but now the jaw now crossed down the teeth. This is an indication that what? There is a bear movement that is going to occur in this place, right? And then when this alligator jaw now crosses down the lips, that tells you that what? There is an anticipated fall in the market, right? which was seen here. Okay, now if this jaw now crosses back these teeth, it's an indication that what there is a reversal, there is a possible reversal in the market. There is a possible reversal in the market. When it cross the lips, then you are sure that the market would go up, has a higher possibility of going up. If you look at the trend, you see that is what has played out. That is what has not only played out but has been playing out. That's what has been playing out. So if you check this place now, the jaw crosses down the teeth, crosses down the jaw. The lips. What do you see? The market went down. Okay. And if you look at this place too, the jaw crosses up the lip, the teeth, and crosses the lips. Right? That's a bull run there. That's how you see that the market went up in that way. So what are you always looking for? You are looking for, to use this indicator, you are looking for to buy. You are looking for the point where the jaw will be above, we cross up through the teeth and the lips. Okay. Now when you are looking to sell, you look out for the point where the jaw crosses below the teeth and the lips. Are you following? Are you following? I love the response I'm getting here. Are you following? Are you following? Okay. So, what's the next indicator? The third indicator we are talking about here. We are talking about money flow indicator. Money flow indicator assesses the price movement by rating them on a scale of 0 to 100. It tries to determine whether the market is overbought or oversold. So, money flow indicator tells you when the market is overbought, when the market is at the overbought region, and tells you also when the market is at the oversold region. Okay, let's go practical. Now let me take away this. Okay. Interesting. So you go to insert indicators, right? Okay. Money flow indicators. Money flow indicators. So you see. So money flow indicators is used to determine the volume, right? And determine when the market is overbought or oversold. All right. So you can see the money flow indicators. This is the money flow indicators. This is the money flow indicators, right? This is the money flow indicators. Okay. This is the money flow indicators. Now, what did you see? What happens here when the market crosses above the 80 scale, the 80 vertical scale, right? That's the benchmark for overbought. When it gets to 80 or crosses over, then you know that this market is overbought. It's time to short this market, right? It's time to short this market. Okay. Now you can see when the market crosses below 20, it's indicated that this market is oversold, right? You can see this market is oversold, right? So oversold. This year is oversold. This year on this line is oversold. Here on this line is oversold. On this line too is oversold. On this line is oversold, right? Once it touches the 20 vertical scale and crosses below, then you know that it's at the oversold region. When it crosses above the 80% vertical scale it is at the overbought region. Okay, and you don't want to be buying at the point where price is already overbought, and you also don't want to be selling at the point where price is already oversold. I don't know if you get the point. Great. So the journey so far, how far have we come? We studied the basic principle of creating a strategy. Number one, we've looked at selection of markets and currency pairs. Number two, we've looked at selection of patterns for analysis, time frame, trading duration. Number three, we've looked at risk management. Number four, we've looked at the market analysis rule, fundamental and technical analysis, and also how to search for opportunities in the market. Number five, we've looked at the rules of entering a position with a favorable forecast and holding the position and exiting the position. Number six, we've looked at selection of indicators. Number seven, we've looked at choice of brokers. Okay, choice of brokers. All right, great. Okay. Now, so thanks for watching. Please note, OctaFX has the lowest spread among all brokers, and OctaFX has no swap on most of its accounts, plus the Islamic account. Now, never forget our contest. The Build Your Strategy course as a contest, and it's for only those who started and finished this course, who followed us all through this webinar. Now, how do you join this this contest? Okay, one, you have to go on Instagram and show your strategy you are following, the strategy you are following, and tell us why it is perfect for you. Number two, use the hashtag It's My Strategy OctaFX. Also hashtag OctaFX Education. Then you now tag us to the tag at OctaFX _official. Okay, so we don't miss your post. I'll be choosing 5 winners. OctaFX will send personal certificate and $100 to their account, to the 5 persons, each of them. Okay, don't also forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and to get more value in the future. Okay, so now this is time for question. We have a few minutes for question. You can just use the comment section to ask a question and I would answer you. Okay. So you can ask your question now. Okay, what is the difference between market overbought and market oversold? Now, what market overbought means is that the price is already too high, right? The price is already too high, and the demand is too high already. Then there's a higher chance that people will start selling. That's overbought. Okay, so when people have overbought a price and they've driven the price so high that they've driven it to the point whereby they might sell it off at any time. That is the overbought region. The oversold region is when price has been sold to a very low price, right? And it is now very cheap, right? That people would now be more willing to buy than to sell. That's oversold. Which means oversold is telling us that what the selling period is almost over, right? Because a lot of persons have sold and have entered that region where they might start buying back the currency. Okay, so no indicator is 100% reliable. All right, and that's why you have to learn how to use them, right, and know if they work for you. You also want to the money flow indicator, the money flow indicator, the zigzag indicator, the alligator indicator, they are not 100%. Okay, however, you can develop your strategy, you can develop yourself by using them to understand when exactly this information is authentic for you on a trade. So you have the chance of understanding it better when you start using them. Okay, when you start using them, like I said, for the zigzag, like I said earlier, for the zigzag, when we applied it, let me bring it up again. When we applied the zigzag, and I told you that for, if you see what is happening here, the zigzag maps out regions. You get support and resistance regions, and from the zigzag analysis, right, I could tell that there is a higher chance that this price will touch this level, right, and then when it touch this level, there might be a rally at this point before it breaks out into this other region. But if there is no rally at this point, right, then there might want to be a pullback, right, and a possible bull run again. I don't know if you get my point. So of course, so if you deposit, you will get bonus, right? If there's always a room for you to claim if you want to use, if you want to get bonus or not. So we have bonus for all our clients who are coming to open account with us and deposit a fund. You can trade on MT5 if you just go to our platform and download the app. You can download the Android version, the iOS version, and also the web version. Okay, how can you choose the best currency pair? Okay, and how to know the best time to buy or sell. All right, so there is no particular, there is no best currency pair, right? However, they might be most preferred, right? Which you want to look into the major currencies, like we treated in one of our webinars. You can search OctaFX archives. You see our webinars on currency pairs, right? Where we talked about how to leverage on the major currency pairs, like we talk about different currency pairs, but if you want to look at what most preferable currency pair, you want to look at Euro USD, USD JPY, GBP USD, Australian USD, USD CHF, USD CAD, USD JPY, all the major currency pairs. How to get started trading with us? You go to OctaFX, a link will be shared. You can from there go to our website and sign up, deposit a fund and start trading. So what happens if you lose your money? Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Okay, you can only learn from your losses, right? Or complain and not learn, right? So when you come into the market, that is why we are giving you these quality informations for free, right? For free. So you have to take your time. If you are coming in with $100, you don't want to over leverage, and you don't want to use too much lot size, because those increases your chances of losses. Okay, you want to stick with the lowest lot size. If you are using $100 account, you want to stick with the lowest lot size, and you don't want to open too many positions, right? Yes, so you can check our other previous videos. You will see other videos that you can always watch there. Okay, so thank you for having me. I would like to round up now, and I really appreciate your questions. They were very insightful, and looking forward to see you tomorrow while we round up the build a strategy course, and also the get involved more in the contest. Okay, thank you very much, and thanks for following. See you tomorrow.